What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated, three-division world champion, former unified, undisputed junior welterweight world champion, now the reigning WBO, World Boxing Organization welterweight world champion, superstar boxer who is widely considered by many to be the number one best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, in Terence Bud Crawford. Terence Crawford is 39 wins, no losses, no draws, 30 big wins by way of knockout. He is 35 years of age, 5'8" with a 74-inch arm reach. He shows off his training method and he shows off his new physique ahead of his most important fight of his career, the highly anticipated, undefeated welterweight showdown between himself and undefeated unified three-belt WBA, WBC, IBF welterweight world champion superstar boxer, who is widely considered by many to be top two, if not number one, definitely top five pound-for-pound best fighters in the world, and Errol the Truth Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. has a record of 28 wins, no losses, no draw, 22 big wins by way of knockout. He is 33 years of age, 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach. With that said, they'll face off July 29th, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena. They are both seriously taking this fight very, very serious. Every fighter, every boxer takes these fights serious. This is a legacy fight. This is a career-defining fight. This is the biggest fight in 40 years. This is extremely important to both fighters, but definitely important to the sport of boxing. Neither one of these fighters have ever in their careers shortchanged the fans. Not ever. Neither one of them has missed weight on the scale. They don't come in ill-prepared. They're both very, very locked in. And for this fight, they both have turned it up another notch. As you see Terence Crawford here, physically in the best shape of his life going into this highly anticipated showdown. It's extremely hard to even vision one of these guys having a loss on their resume. But if they will have a loss on their resume and come up short, it will be to each other. I can't see anybody outside of Terence Crawford or outside of Errol Spence beating each other. Now there's one man that's on the rise and could possibly challenge that thought pattern, and that's undefeated welterweight superstar title contender Jaron Boots Ennis. He's the only man that I see that has the tool set and the skill set to dethrone one of these guys, at least at the welterweight division. Now at the junior middleweight division, I look at three-time junior middleweight world champion, undisputed junior middleweight world champion, superstar boxer Jamel Ironman Charlo as the other guy, but that's at 154. So Terence Crawford, he reveals his physique ahead of his promotion with Errol Spence, and his training ahead of his promotion and his fight with Errol Spence. Again, as I stated, there's many people that believe this fight won't do 1 million pay-per-view buys. I'm not one. I believe it exceeds 1 million pay-per-view buys. There's many people that think it could be past this prime, right? The fight is taking place too late. I'm not one of those people. I think 1,000% this fight will live up to the build-up. There's many people that question, can Terence Crawford withstand the physicality, the fundamentals, the skill set of Errol Spence, and he could just get run over? I'm not one of them. There's many people that feel like Terence Crawford's versatility, his power in both hands, the dog in him, the athletic ability, the fact that he stopped 10 of his last 11 opponents, he'll just walk right through possibly Errol Spence and stop him. I'm not one of those people. I think that this fight lives up to the 1981, September 16th, mega undisputed super fight, welterweight undisputed showdown between Sugar Ray Leonard and Thomas the Hitman Hearns, who were both first ballot, surefire, iconic Hall of Famers. And I don't think this comes anything short of that fight. Now, I know, again, like I continue to say, there's many people that's going to say, well, you had the Floyd Mayweather-Manny Pacquiao fight. And as I continue to tell people, that fight was huge commercial-wise. That fight was huge for casual fans. That fight was huge because many people thought and deemed Manny Pacquiao as the man to finally dethrone and put a blemish on Floyd Mayweather's resume. And stylistically wise, Floyd Mayweather, he used that promotion. He knew that it was going to make a super fight. And it turned out to be the most lucrative, the biggest fight, the most high anticipated fight in boxing history, doing 4.6 million pay-per-view buys. But that's because people bought in to Manny Pacquiao beating Floyd Mayweather. If you truly knew that Manny Pacquiao, he's a great fighter, a legend, 8-division world champion, iconic Filipino superstar boxer, first ballot surefire Hall of Famer. But his skill set, styles make fights. His skill set didn't match up to Floyd Mayweather. It was proven early in his career. But again, his hand speed, southpaw stance, power, and foot speed intrigued many people to believe and led many people to believe that he was the man to put the blemish on Floyd Mayweather's resume. And he did anything but that. He got dominated in the fight, as I knew was going to happen. In this fight, we also had Tito Trinidad, Felix Tito Trinidad. He took on Oscar the Golden Boy De La Hoya, and many people said, this is a super fight, which it was. But Tito Trinidad had a lot of flaws. He was dropped. He had a lot of flaws going into that fight. And he still came out victorious. But I thought Oscar De La Hoya was putting on a boxing clinic because he was simply more versatile. So that leads us back to this fight. This is the mega fight. This is the fight that rivals Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns. This is truly a 50-50 fight. This is truly a pick'em fight. This is truly a super fight in the sport of boxing. And neither guy will disappoint. Errol Spence, he will not disappoint. Terence Crawford, he will not disappoint. There will be adjustments. There will be no back down. There will be dog in this fight. There will be action in this fight. There will be boxing in this fight. There will be everything that you can think of in this fight. You could possibly see both guys on the canvas. You could possibly see both guys hurt. You could possibly see neither guy on the canvas. You could possibly see neither guy hurt. You just simply don't know how this fight is going to play out. And that's what makes it so intriguing. Now, I know people say Terence Crawford is not a major draw, and that holds to be true. But when you match him with the correct person, like Errol Spence Jr., well, then guess what? He becomes a massive draw. Look, Ryan Garcia never did major pay-per-views, never headlined a pay-per-view. Gervonta Tank Davis' biggest pay-per-view was 250 to 270,000 pay-per-view buys. But when you put them together, they did 1.2 to 1.4 million pay-per-view buys. Because when you match them together, it's intriguing. And here, Terence Crawford is letting us know he will not disappoint. Errol Spence is letting us know he will not disappoint. That's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV. All one word. It's your boy Blue. I'm signing off. I'm gone. Peace.